goodbye with words. You go back to her and I'll go back to black. Black. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm just waiting for people to come in because I have a lot of things to say. This fucking cough, this cold, I got better, and then today I woke up and all this like fucking bile started coming out and shit. Disgusting, bro. Like, I felt better, and now, you know what? This morning, I think it needed to happen. What just happened this morning with the releasing of the chest. There's so much releasing happening. I want to talk about this real quick. So I was just waiting for people to come on in, and I'm going towards the area where it won't disconnect. Okay, so let me talk about this real quick. So I really just wanted to see if some more people jump on before I start talking, because me. No, this whatever this was that's been passed. It was like, wow. My whole body was fighting that shit with all its might. Like, and I'm pretty good at like getting rid of coughs and colds quickly, because like I do a lot of natural remedies. I made that onion honey thing, you know what I'm saying? I did all that stuff. Oh, here we go. People are here. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Okay. You guys know where the term narcissist comes from? The term narcissist comes from Greek mythology, from a man named Narcissus. He fell in love with his reflection in a pool of water, and rather than leave his reflection, he stood there and stared at himself in the water until he dropped dead. Rather than leave the water to go eat and to get sustenance, Narcissus stood there in the pool of water, admiring himself, refusing to leave to go eat, and ended up dying staring at his own reflection. Fun fact, for those of you who don't know where the term narcissist comes from. You're welcome. I'll give you that one. You can keep that one. This motherfucking cough, bro. I'm telling you. These bastards, bro. I'll tell you. I don't know if this was their second attempt and round, but I'll tell you right now. It was so fucking bad this whole week, and even today, I woke up today. And I thought like I might have just died in my sleep, because I woke up, I was like, right? And I felt like I was freaking dying, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening? And then I started like throwing up, like I'm sorry, I'm just gonna share with you because maybe some of you are going through the same thing. This fucking bile shit started coming out of me. And I was like, what the fuck is happening to me, right? And then like Spirit was like, this is the last like part of it, because I was like, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty good with being, you know, energetic. I walk every day, blah blah blah. Like this week, this past like 7 days, my legs, my body just didn't want to move. Like I'm doing laundry, walking up the stairs was like a freaking mission for me. And I'm like, like I had to use the asthma pump. That's how bad I felt, like, but I'm starting to feel better now. And I'm smoking less today. So I promised myself I would only smoke a couple of cigarettes, and I really want to quit smoking cigarettes. That's one of my main things right now. I gotta quit smoking. Because, sometimes I get carried away and I smoke a lot because I'm bored and I have nothing to do, and that shit's gotta stop. Anyway, so now that you know where the Greek term narcissist comes from, okay? I like to take all the smoke out of my throat. Let me share with you some things that are happening in the astrals. So I don't know if you know this or if you're aware of the fact that you actually go around in the astrals and you really are trying to guide and help people out of their situations. Who? Okay. This is not judgment. I'm seeing. Hold on, guys. Hi, hello. The fuck? I'm seeing 2 abortions here. Your daughter would have been 17 by now, 16? 14, 16, 17. And your son would have been about 12 right now. That's for somebody there. Somebody needs to hear that. Whether you're a male or female, you could have been with a woman, and it's funny because it started raining as soon as I said that. Yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking too soon. Soon. It's coming. It's coming. Stop the. Shit, my body hurts. Okay. Yeah, I do definitely need to go away for a few days, just to clear my head. So I'm focusing on working with my guides to do that. I need to just, take a trip somewhere. I just have to. I can't. I need it. I need to go somewhere like where it's warm. I need some sun. I need the water, the ocean. I'm at that point where like my body's just like just needs healing, and the rain's starting again right now, so like that's nice. I like that. But here's the thing. If those of you who've had abortions, do I support mass deportation? I don't support or not support anything. I mind my damn business is what I do. I worked hard to not be in that karmic cycle in this lifetime. And although I pray for people and stuff, I'm not going to put myself in people's situations because I've had past lives where I was poor, broke, hungry, and nobody came to rescue me. So we got to let people face their own karma when they're facing it and understand that everybody's living their karma. It's not about like, you know, yeah, we can help people and stuff like that. That's awesome. But just understand everybody's experiencing their own journey right now. And there's like really, the most we can do is donate, post about it and stuff like that. But if you get yourself involved in there, then you're no longer becoming a light worker. Now you're a part of the problem because the world sucks and everybody's sad, and we need light workers to mind their damn business and just continue to shed light onto this earth. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So everybody, and unfortunately, I have this prayer with my guides a lot. Like I understand everybody's facing their karma and stuff. I get it. But I always tell them, like, can you please just not let children and animals suffer? Like, even though, if they were someone else in a past life, you don't know who that person was in a past life. And then they come here as a baby, God forbid, and something happens to them. And, you don't know. But either way, children, babies, they should just not have to suffer. I really don't care what they did in a past life. I just feel like they're just innocent babies. They come here innocent. And until they get older and we see where their heart turns, then, maybe you could do it then or something. But please, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think of it like that now. I used to think of like the way the world runs, and I used to get so sad about everything, and I still do. I see like kids being bothered, and more than bothered, and animals suffering, and I get really sad and I get really angry at people that can hurt children and animals. But then I think about like, you know, um, it's just, unfortunately, it's just the way the world is run for a reason, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I have to believe in my heart that it's all happening for a purpose, for a reason, because if not, I will go crazy, and so will you if you don't start to really look at life like things are happening for a reason. So these narcissists that were those of you who just entered the room, let me just, oh my God, give me a second, because like it's taking a lot of my energy just to talk to you, but I'm gonna do it. My heart chakra's going off too. Um, if you just enter in the room, the word narcissist comes from Narcissus. His name was Narcissus, and he was in Greek mythology. Narcissus walked up to a pool of water. He looked down and he loved his reflection so much that he refused to leave his reflection in a pool of water to go eat or drink. So he ended up dying, staring at himself in the pool of water because he was so obsessed with his own reflection. That's where the term narcissist comes from. It's a Greek mythologies. Uh, just so you know. So these people you're dealing with, you're separating from these people. You could call them entities, people, father. Some of you, I just closed my eyes and I saw like a rainbow layer on my eyeballs. A father figure. Children that you lost, either miscarried or had an abortion. Children that you lost, miscarried, or had an abortion. I'm hearing they still come to you for help in your dreams now, or they try to help you, or they're guiding you, or you're guiding them. Mm. Whoa, the truth, because I was about to say something. If you miscarried a child, she would have been a daughter, is what I'm hearing, and she's would have been about from 12 to like 15 right now. I'm not sure the age, but she looks about 12 to 15 years old, and she has like short um hair, brownish, blondish, like brown blondish hair kind of thing. Yeah. And they I'm hearing I forgive you, mom. I'm not mad at you. I'm hearing that as well. Oh yeah, I'm pressuring my heart chakra. Wow, but some of you guys are gonna be. I feel it. I feel it. I can feel you feeling very drained right now. Like I can feel you feeling super drained right now, man. And I'm feeling it. I'm just like clearing it in my head right now. It's so some of you it's your health too. Like me too. Look, I think about it all the time and I'm like, I feel drained and stuff, but then I'm like, I'm smoking cigarettes. Like I'm not exercising. Like I walk. I haven't been walking in the past 7 days, and it's been feeling like real, like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But I'm smoking cigarettes. I'm not exercising per se. I'm not stretching like I'm supposed to, and I complain sometimes that I feel like this or I feel like that, but am I really actually like putting the effort to like feel better, even though like I do a lot and you see me natural herbs and sea moss and all of this shit. And it's like still though, but like I have days when I feel like, why do I feel so tired and drained? And I do think it has a lot to do with where you're living. I'm seeing this very strongly for some of you. Where you're living is really, it's pulling on your fucking aura. Yeah, where you're living is like, damn, bro, this shit is fucking draining where you live. That's what I'm seeing because that's how I feel. As much as like I'm appreciative because like where I'm living is nice. Like, oh, Some of you, man, it's your, yo, upper respiratory shit, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta check that out. And you know, it's funny because I'm grateful, like where I live and stuff, I'm grateful because it's calm, it's peaceful. I also have to understand, I just got surgery 3 months ago. I mean, people be like, it was 3 months ago, get over it. No, actually, like breast reduction surgery, that they're messing with your ribs and your chest area. All that stuff is still healing, you know. Then I caught a cold, so that makes it a little bit harder to heal from. So yeah, you have to remember that too. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe you just had surgery, your back, your neck, something about your neck or your back too. I'm hearing that too. Oh, your shoulders. Oh, my middle of my back. Oh, 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 my back. Oh, oh, mommy. I was massaging my shoulders last night. Oh my God, the knots I have in my shoulders. I'm telling you, bro. And oh man, it's crazy. Like I go through days like when I'll like clean all day and do laundry and do this. Then I'll stop for a moment and like bend down to stretch my back. What the actual fuck is wrong with my back? And it's like the lower part. Fuck it, my whole back. Like I'm always saying I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. But all right, hold on, guys. Let me just clear this energy because I'm just like picking up everybody's shit here, and it's difficult right now. The ribs, the back. I'm seeing by the ribs, the lower back, under your shoulders, right there, that area under your shoulders, right there in that fucking area. That motherfucker. Oh, ooh, ow, oh, ah. I know. How are you? How are you feeling? I can feel it right now. I can feel it. That shit is fucking pain, bro. Ah, mama. And it's funny because I'm not a sickly person. We're not sickly people, is what I'm hearing. I don't think we're sickly people. I just really think that. Okay, I understand. I got it. Okay. I just heard something, bro. Um, yeah, smoking cigarettes definitely doesn't help me, but that's not the point right now. The point is this, because I just heard someone say, yeah, she don't feel good, but she's smoking cigarettes. I heard ya. Okay, but listen. Um, some of you. Okay, who am I speaking to here? You lived a rough life. I'm not gonna lie. Like you lived an easy life, but no, wait, no. I'm seeing something. I'm getting a vision. I'm seeing a child, and she's growing up, or he's growing up in front of me. And that child. Oh, go get me this. Go do that. Go do this. The gopher of the house. You were the fucking gopher for your family. Always treated like the weak one. Go get me a water. Clean that up. What are you doing? Our laundry's not done yet. Did you vacuum the living room? Did you go to the store? Go to the store for me. Fucking 4 or 5 years old, going to the store getting your mom cigarettes and fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cinderella, Cinderella. They treated you like shit. You were Cinderella. That was me. Cinderella. They call me Lena in my family. Then people wonder why I did drugs. You sent me to all the family members who did drugs. I would go to their house, stay there for a week because they were doing drugs. So I had to help them with their kids and shit because I didn't know they were doing drugs. I was 16, 15, 14. Go to their house, spend a week, 2 weeks with them. And I would notice they're always in the room. Now that I'm older, though, and I did drugs, I understand what they were doing. Hiding in the room for a fucking 4 days, sniffing coke. And I'm here fucking taking care of 3 babies at 14 years old because they didn't have their mom and dad. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach. I don't feel my stomach. My stomach. Oh, I don't feel good. And then they, oh my God, I don't feel good. And then I'm not gonna say who, blah blah blah. Other person that I used to go help, the father was like, I don't feel good, bro. I'm getting nauseous. Oh man, they sent you around these people. Unfortunately, they didn't know what was going on either. Though that's the thing, they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know. They didn't know that you were going to people's houses and weird shit was happening. Like they didn't know that. Wait, I'm getting emotional for somebody here. I'm getting emotional. Like I'm hearing, of course they're fucking tired, Flo. Like you're just like you, man. Like I'm not sad about my life. Listen, I forgave everybody. I moved on. I really have. So if I'm crying, I'm crying because I'm feeling somebody's pain here. It's not me. Like I've already done my forgiveness. I've let go of shit. I've forgiven people. I'm releasing it. I've forgiven people. So whatever it is I've just saw right now, I saw some of you as children. Amen. It's not cool. Clear it. Clear. Clear. Some of you guys went through a lot of trauma with your father. That you haven't somebody, I'm feeling your pain here. It's okay. Let me feel it because I wanna channel this message so I can get it out because I've been holding on these messages for like 3 days. Um, I see a lot of violence here. Some of you had an older sister. She would try to like take you in the room and keep you like cover your ears or give you a teddy bear to play with or something. I'm seeing somebody's father's friends. You motherfuckers, bro. You know, perverts. Like I'm seeing an old man with white hair here. I'm nauseous. I see a little girl in an old man's lap and him touching her, like while people are in the room. While people are in the room. hmm And she's like sitting there, like scared, doesn't say nothing, and she's just scared. I see like a blue dress with like dots on it or flowers or something. It looks light blue. Okay. No, confirm because I'm feeling stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. I love you like my children, right? And I've been through a lot too. You know that. I've told you guys a lot of my stories growing up, but I've forgiven everyone. I'm gonna tell you right now. So if I'm feeling that, it means that you have to do some forgiveness here. You gotta work on these forgivenesses with these people. I gotta say that your father is super toxic, bro. Even in the spirit world, man, this guy, love and light to fathers, man. I just saw 1655 right there, and I'm seeing 1 2 3 4 on the clock. On my car clock, it says 1 2 3 4. Love and light to them, man. Love and light. But some of our fathers, are still in the spirit world acting a fool. They sure are. I'm hearing they sure are. And you had to disconnect from them. Some of you did some major clearing from a father figure here. That wasn't easy for you. I'm seeing because it's funny. You had ultimate like high hopes for this person. Here you are, freaking giving him all the grace in the world, and he's still like out here just like bullshit and like it's just like you don't want to change, do you? I mean, always giving you stuff that you shouldn't have. Yeah, and I'm gonna. Yeah, this is hard, guys, for you. Shit, it was hard for me. This past year, I can't tell you how much clearing I've done this past year. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how much clearing I've done this past year. I just can't tell you. It's been, my ears are popping. Oh my God. Some of you are gonna go on on a trip to the mountains somewhere. Like I'm seeing Sedona, Arizona here. I think I'm gonna go there, but I'm seeing that will be healing for your body, for your bones. I'm hearing as well. Like that's how sick I've been, bro. Like look, that's how sick I've been. Look at that. This is all like tissues. I can't even tell you. Look at my back seat. Look at my back seat. That's how sick I am. You know, guys, how neat I am, how fucking OCD I am, bro. I can't, like, my body's just like, please rest and sleep. And I'm like, how much fucking resting can I do? You know, I'm like one of those, like, I hear messages, I want to jump on here and talk, but you know, when spirit tells us to chill the fuck out, and they're telling us to chill the fuck out because you're clearing shit yourself, right? Yeah, it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. I'm cleared. I feel better. Thank you guys for being concerned. But you have to also understand that's one of my purposes is to feel people's pain and stuff. Like, you guys weren't there, but in that Zoom call I did with everyone, there was probably like 50 people in there. That shit was amazing. And then you know, the real OGs, we were there for like 4 or 5 hours, and the real OGs ended up all the way to the end. The people that got what they wanted, they left as soon as they got what they wanted. And that's how I see, like, that's why I'm gonna charge for shit, because people be coming in there just to come in there. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not playing with people this year. I'm not playing with people this year. I don't care. I don't want to hear, oh, but I'm broke. I don't got $40. Like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Because you know what? When I need it, I get it. I'll get it. I'll get that shit. And you know what? I might have $40 right here. I might choose to go to the store and buy bullshit with it, or I might choose to take a healing course with it. It's up to you, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with people no more. Because this year, listen, I've done a lot of work on myself. This is the message. Done a lot of work on myself. And I've given a lot of people grace, and I've given a lot of people messages, and I've helped a lot of people do their healing. And just like you have, this is your message. When I say you. When I say me, you say you. When I say I, you say you. You've done a lot of shit for a lot of people. Your whole fucking, no. Let's get to it, spirit. Since you want to be like all like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. We've done a lot for a lot of people, not on just this dimension, darling. I'm talking every dimension you fucking walk into, eh? Listen to me, eh? You cannot tell me. Well, we haven't freaking helped millions of people heal in many dimensions, okay? Maybe thousands. And now it's funny because the second you said, here's the thing. The second I started saying, I'm going to focus on me, I'm going to do me, it's all about me, all of a sudden I got sick, I'm tired, my body hurts. Oh, you don't want me to be free. You want me to be in your chain so I can stay with you forever. I'm not going to, my friend. No, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I've had, I'm hearing, you've had plenty of time. Plenty of time you had. And all these accents might be coming up because I'm talking to people from different cultures. You want to talk about your ancestors, your ancestors, your ancestors. Remember this. You want to call on your healed ancestors. Your healed 9955. Look at that right there. If that's not a sign. You want to call on your healed ancestors. Thank you, Infinity. I'm resting. You see me resting, you guys. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. Bro, I just looked at this timer here right when it said 2222 and then 2225. Right there. Bang, bing, bang, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. You know, I'm telling you, listen, I'm here. I'm here with you guys. I get it. I get it. And I'm fine. You know, understand something. I'm a channeler. I'm a empath. So when I start feeling shit like that, I cry or you see emotions. 89,000% of the time, I'm feeling someone else's energy there. And of course, like 10% of it is my own feelings. Like I can feel your pain through my pain, through our pain together. And I get it. And forgiveness is how I got free from all that. Because I could look back at my childhood and all that and go, Wow, well, that was tough. But, I forgive and I release because, he who blames others is far away. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived. So I don't blame anybody for anything, any of my circumstances. Listen, you're supposed to blame parents and adults like we're children. You're supposed to protect us. But understand something. When they were children, nobody protected them. When they were growing up, nobody taught them. So everybody's living in a cycle of self self healing. Nobody's teaching them. Do you remember being a young kid and growing up and somebody teaching you how to self heal, how to meditate, how to breathe, how to not, let your anxiety control you? Even when they tried to teach you, you were like, oh, please, I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know with my daughter, she's super sensitive to energy because we go outside. Uh, my right ear. Those of you who have a daughter or child or son, whatever it is, son, daughter, whatever. If you have a boy and he's a bit feminine, please stop teasing him. I'm hearing whoever that is, you got to stop doing that. Some of you are probably like, oh my God, you're such a little bitch. Like you joke around with, don't do that no more. Stop doing that because you're actually affecting him more than you believe, more than you know. And if you have a girl and a daughter and she's like, wants to be home all the time. Like you let her go through her emotions because let me tell you something, that your child is super sensitive to energy. When they go out, if they're at school and they're coming home, they're crying, they don't feel good. Let me just tell you something. This child does not like being around other people because they can feel all of their feelings. And my daughter, I homeschool her not because I'm a mom who doesn't care about school and education. I do. I care about that because I think it's good to have it. Not that I'm saying it's important because that's matrix talk, but I think it's good for kids to have some education and to be, so they could go into society because basically they're living in the matrix anyway. We're all living in the matrix. You got to be able to, as much as I didn't go to college, I went to college on and off. I took courses. I did this, I did that. I just never graduated. I ended up getting my GED in high school. Then I went to college for a year. I quit that. I took psychology. But the thing is, if you put me in a room with some doctors or some shit and they're speaking, they're using big words, I'm going to understand everything they're saying. That's the thing. And you want your child or yourself to understand that. You don't want to be, left out in the dust. Like you go to a party, there's like four smart people and they're talking about, time space continuums, and you're like, huh? You know what I'm saying? You want to be involved, like you want to know, like it's good to know those things. Sometimes it's good to have because then you have more educated people in your life. The point is, it's good to have all that, and I totally understand that. However, when you see your child coming home every single day, sad, upset, they don't want to be in school, something's bothering you. You have two ravens there. There you go. That's a sign right there. That's a blessing and good luck for me. When I see more than one raven, when I see one raven, for me, it's good news. When I see two ravens, it's good luck. When I see three, good luck, good news, good omens. When I see four, there's going to be a big change coming and it's going to come quick. When I see five, huge changes coming. You know what I'm saying? That's five. When you see six, there's a big death and rebirth, right? You see seven, welcome to heaven, right? You see eight, you're almost at the gate. You see nine, you're almost at 10. 10, it's a completion. You know what I'm saying? Think about the ravens as you look at angel numbers. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna say this, you guys. Yo, you know what's crazy? Like I can personally tell you that there's massive changes coming for you. I already know that. I already know that. The signs, the dreams, they've all been there. How many of you have had dreams about bread? This is very specific. The color red, I'm hearing the color red and bread, but cooked bread, like a loaf of bread, a piece of bread, the color red. I'm hearing Chinese festival symbols. I don't know, that's for somebody here. How many of you have had dreams about like baking or breads or like things being cooked in the oven or like a nice piece of steak or meat? If you had those dreams and you've seen any of that this year, this month, this last 2 months, anything with has to do with like cooked, delicious cooked meat, not like a bunch of meat. When you see like a lot of meat in your dream on the table, that means somebody or something, like either there's going to be something, a major change, or I remember my cousin before he got locked up, he used to like sell weed and a lot of cocaine and shit. And I remember I had this dream. We were all at a party and there was meat, just meat all over the table. And it was at my grandmother's house. And I woke up from the dream and I told him, I was like, yo, cuz, I was like, you gotta be careful. He's like, why? I was like, I had this dream. We were all celebrating for you. Because I used to have dreams the opposite. If I was celebrating, something bad would happen. But today, My dreams are not the opposite no more. A lot of the times they'll be like very direct, but like kind of confusing at the same time. Um, beef cooked this week. Beef cooked in the oven. I've never been told. Okay, I've been told to never eat food in your dream. I mean, that could be true, but for me, I've eaten in my dreams. Like I know that steak, like a nice piece of steak, a nice piece of meat represents something really good coming to you because my spirit guide, when she took me up to the restaurant that was floating in the sky, she took me, my spirit guides wear all white. They're very like, they're up there. She took me in this floating restaurant in the sky. There was like fences over the, and you could look down. It's like literally nothing. You don't see nothing. It's just the sky. And then one girl was on top of a skyscraper. She was flying on that skyscraper, and I was there sitting with my spirit guides. They were wearing all white. Everybody's like in this restaurant, they're hanging out, chilling like us, but like they really telepathically communicate. So I'm sitting with her, and she gave me this big piece of steak. The shit was this big, and that's why I don't feel guilty about eating meat because I understand, like they told me, and some people eat it, some people don't. Everyone makes a sacrifice to be an animal and get killed and get slaughtered for meat. It's just the way the world works. When people get over that, they would understand. Stop fighting over vegans and vegetarians and schmegetarians. Everybody, it's the balance that keeps this world going. Imagine if nobody ate deer. Imagine if nobody ate deer. Deer are like, I'm sorry, but there's so many here. It's like crazy. And I love deer. I freaking love deer. I love cows. I love chickens. I love animals, but I also love the way they taste. And if anybody can't understand that I'm an animal lover, but still like to eat animals, then they don't understand the concept of understanding that we all come here on this earth. I've been a cow. Somebody sliced my fucking throat in the past life. I sacrificed myself for people to eat. I didn't have a problem with it. I was like, is it gonna be quick? Is it gonna hurt? They're like, you're not even gonna feel it. Slice. I remember being that cow. I remember when I was like 6 years old in Albania, in my country, Dibra, Albania, Dibra, Macedonia, Albania. And my uncle brought this big ass cow in front of my eyes. Yeah, because over there you cut your own chicken's heads. They're still running around after you cut their heads off. It's just wild shit. But like, I'll never forget the taste of the meat there. Mm. I mean, it's fresh. I'm talking fresh from there to there. I know that's crazy to some people who are vegans and vegetarians, but listen, hear me out, buddy. Hear me out. I've had dreams that I was an animal. I was a goat in a past life. Somebody sliced my throat, but guess what? I knew it was going to happen to me. I said, send me there as a goat. I want to sacrifice myself once as an animal. It was quick. I lived about a year or two. I had fun. I humped a lot of different goats. I got my neck cut off and I went. How long do you think an animal really wants to live in an animal form when they have the chance to reincarnate into something bigger and better? Just think about that for a second, man. Think about that. There's, like they say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You know what I'm saying to you? All of that stuff. People are like, oh, Jesus was a fisherman, but he never ate fish. How do you know that? Where do you hear that? What's funny is there's in John 34, in John 13, 34, 34, 13, 34, 16, Jesus said, is it not written in your law that I tell you that you are here as gods? Okay, wake up. Like, read these things more. Is it not written in, did I not write it in your law that you are gods? Jesus said that. In John 34 something, Jesus said, did I not, is it not written in your law that I came here to tell you that you are gods? I don't know where that came from, but let's do it. Like I said, anyway. The problem is our meat is we don't not like meat. The problem is we eat this meat and we're like, something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with this meat. And I'm seeing that thing, the butcher's box. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna order it one time and I'm gonna cancel the subscription. I'm gonna get a bunch of meat sent to me, salmon, meat, because I don't eat no damn farm raised meat. You crate farm raised fish? Why would I want to eat farm raised fish when there's fish in the wild that are delicious? Farm raised fish, they don't get to clean themselves naturally. They're stuck in these, just like with these animals and shit. You want to eat sustainably. Let me tell you something. That grass fed shit. Do you ever see what grass fed beef looks like? They got their fucking heads in a thing like this. The same shit as the other slaughterhouses. Their heads are in like these things. The machine's passing them, hitting them in the head, and they're throwing grass at their face. That grass that grass probably got fucking chemicals and shit in it. Don't fall for it. That's why you got to go to locally sourced places. Like I saw the butcher's box. I'm gonna fuck with that one time and order. It's like $240. No, it's like 100, depending on the box you get. Like if I'm gonna get filet mignon and all that, I just want to eat a piece of steak that I go yum, because I can't do it right now. I can't walk in the supermarket, not a ShopRite, not a Stop and Shop, not a Schmop and Plop, none of these motherfuckers. And if you're buying meat at Walmart or Aldi or vegetables, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Huh? You want to go to like Stewart's? Stewart's I like because he goes around to the farms and he meets the people and he gets meat from there. It's pretty good. Stewart's, ShopRite, they're so and so, but I do love to shop at ShopRite. But like I said, it's all GMO anyway, but our bodies are so used to it that at this point it's just like what you manifest when you're eating the shit. I've noticed that. Like when I eat something, I set the intention, like whatever I'm eating is going to turn into something healthy in my body. All the things that don't belong in my body are going to leave, the nutrients are going to stay. That's how I look at my food and my water. I drink my water and I go, this water is about to clear my skin up. It's going to hydrate me. It cleans the mucus out of my lungs. It cleans my lungs out. Last night I did a reset and regeneration meditation. Let me tell you something right now, please, guys. I keep telling you I'm going to do these meditation stuff, but every time I want to, I don't feel good, and that's for a reason. So tonight, I'm hoping about 8:30 or 9 p.m. Don't forget, look for the community tab where I post meditation on healing yourself, your body, and letting go. We're just going to go through the steps. We're going to release the body. It might be like a 2-hour meditation. So you really want to heal. Your meditation has to be longer than 45 minutes, it has to be longer than 5 minutes. You could do a quick or a cleansing meditation where you sit down real quick and it's real quick. You envision the white light in your gut. This helps protect you from all negative energy and also releases all negative energy that you may have incurred throughout the day when you go to work and stuff like that. You could sit when you're at work before you go to work. You don't want to feel your bullshit in your work. You don't want to get annoyed and want to punch your boss in the face before you go into work. Sit in your car, sit on the train, on the bus, wherever you're at. Close your eyes, put some meditation music on, and envision this white light coming within you and your aura. Boom, 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 and it clears like this. Now you have this ball of light around you. So when you walk in your work and all that, people that are in a negative mood, they won't even come near you. They're going to turn the other way. That's how that works. Do that before you go in your house. When you go to people's houses and they have like shitty energy, don't eat at people's houses who are angry. Never eat angry. My mom knows one thing yesterday. She was like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm about to eat. She's like, what does that mean? I'm like, Mom, I'm not going to eat angry. So whatever you got to say it. Hurry up because I'm about to sit down and eat. She's like, all right, just eat. And then I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I'm like, say what you got to say now because I'm not about to sit and eat knowing that you're going to complain to me for another half an hour. Finish your complaints. Go ahead. And I don't get mad. I let her complain because old people, they want to complain. They just want to, they want somebody to listen to them. That's all they want. So I let her talk. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. You done? Okay. Sit down and eat and boom. And that's it. That's it. Stop getting mad at your parents for everything they say, your brothers and sisters. You know what's our problem with our family members? This, let me tell you this. I'm gonna save you fucking from a big ass headache right now. You know what our problem is with our family members? This is the problem. When we talk to our brothers and sisters, we might be 40, 50 right now. We're still looking at our brothers and sisters from the past, who they were, how annoying they were, what they did to you, how stupid, how jackass off they were. You're still remember them that way. And we see 1255, 1255 right there. You're still remembering them as kids, as children. You're remembering your parents for that one time in band camp when they hurt your feelings. And you're not living in the moment. So as much as my mom might have done this, my mom was always there for us. She was a single mother of 4. So instead of me looking at her like, I remember all the good things she did for me. That's how I get over being upset with my daughter. When she talks to me a certain way, I was doing this thing I'm getting hit in my right side of my head. This is a message for somebody. Oh my God, somebody just hit me right here. With my daughter, instead of getting mad when she talks to me a certain way, I just go, I ignore her, and guess what? She stops talking like that, and then she feels bad because she did that. I watched this thing with TED Talk, and this little 12-year-old girl said, the problem with parents is they come in and they start yelling at us, and then they don't stop yelling at us. They just keep going, and then we start yelling, then they yell back, And now as kids, we blame them because they're the ones that got us mad. If they would come in, say what they have to say, and if we yell and stuff, ignore us and walk out, we would notice that we're doing something wrong, which is so right because it's when somebody's yelling, when you're yelling, somebody's yelling, and you're the one who stops yelling and that person keeps going. If you walk away from that person, they're gonna come say sorry to you because they're gonna realize how stupid they were and they were just being an asshole. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, you know. And as much as like my brothers and sisters, we may have gone through shit. Let me tell you something about that. I will always be there for my brothers and sisters, and they know it. They know it. They know it. I'm there for them anytime. I'm like the matriarch of the family. Like when it comes to shit, my brothers and sisters always know that Flo's got it. They know. They know I'm smart. They know I'm smart with my money. They know I'm smart with my life. They know I'm not fucking. That's why they didn't want me being all crazy the way I was back then because they knew I was always the responsible one. So for them, I had to explain to them one time we sat at dinner and they were like, why did you go through that? Like, why did you do drugs and all that? And I looked at all of them in their face and I said, who was always the responsible one? And they were like, you. I was like, who always cleaned for you guys? You. Who always did your laundry? Who would have to cook at 13, 14 years old because mom would be working? My mom had to work. She had no other choice. Otherwise, we wouldn't eat. Who was the second mom to all of you? And they were like, you. Okay. That's why I did drugs. At one point, I was like, I need fucking my time, me time. I want me time. And guess what? All the shit I done did for everybody got me tired. I got to a point where I was taking care of I'm talking everybody, bro. My grandmother, I'm so happy I spent time with her. I'm not saying I took care of her, but I was there for her a lot more than the other. I was there more than the other kids were. My aunts, my uncles, if it was like there was moments in their life when they were going through shit that I would go stay at their house for a month and do everything for them. Like I did all that. And then I had the responsibility of being there for my brothers, my sister, my mom. People will call me Lena, Lena, Lena. My name got called so much, it's crazy. So, yeah, at one point I needed to just go be a fool. You know what I'm saying? I've been responsible my whole life. I'm tired. And I needed that time for myself. And I know that's the bad way to go about it because I wasn't healing then and I didn't understand that you could just take time away from everyone and recharge. But today, I would never go. I'm gonna go do drugs for 3 days because everybody's getting on my nerves. I went through that motion a lot, and like I said, I only did like serious drugs for like 5 years of my life. Obviously, like everybody else, I tried drugs and stuff growing up, but like I would do it on and off here. But I always noticed I was an addict my whole life because even when I was younger and my friends would do it like one ecstasy pill, I'd be taking like three. So now that I'm older, I recognize like I've always been an addict. So that was one of the things that I had to deal with. And now that I'm older and I went through what I went through, it was like 5, 6 years of my life that was like really bad from the drugs, is what I'm gonna say. Like that was the addiction phase. Like I went through all that. My life was great. I went through a lot of shit, but I didn't realize the pain and trauma I was carrying until. Well, did you just see that? Did you just see that orb? I know you saw that. That shit said. My life was great. Like I said, I didn't realize all that trauma I went through, and then I realized, and it all hit me in like a ton of bricks. Like, oh shit. Like I went through a lot of trauma. I'm getting hit in my right ear. This is what your guides are telling you. Like I say, when I'm talking about me, they're telling me about you. Like this is why they tell me about stuff like this, because they know that at some point somebody here is resonating with it. Yeah, you helped your dad too. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. People like Tim, Mitch, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We have to also give ourselves grace too, because we tend to act like we are supposed to be superheroes. You're not a superhero. You're a human being right now. Yes, you're a divine being. And I know that's why you punish yourself so much sometimes. Because as divine beings, we look at ourselves and go, I could do more. I should be doing more. Why am I not doing enough? But you're not giving yourself the grace that you deserve. Okay? That grace that you deserve, babe, for all the shit you did do. And somebody loves you in the spirit world. They love you. And they want you to know how magical you are. How wonderful you are. Thank you, Rima. I love you. They want you to know how perfect you are. How much they thank you. And they know that it's been a rough one for you. They know. And you're not in victim mentality. You're not. Just like me, I'm not in victim mentality at all. And that's one of the reasons why they're going to bless you 20 times, thousandfold. And if it took you longer than everybody else, it's for a reason. They really wanted you to be like physically, mentally, spiritually prepared for this. And I think for a lot of you, you're at that stage where you are divinely prepared for this chapter. They're not afraid that you're going to go back, revert to your old ways, or, some people might be like, I'm not doing, I have been clean off drugs or alcohol, or like, I don't date toxic people no more. They could say I was clean. I don't date toxic people for years, 5, 6, 7, 10 years. Then let's say they run into some money, or, they meet someone. You don't know. Like, so that's why your guides really wanted you to get everybody out of the way to receive this blessing. Everybody that you needed to get rid of, because you had people around. And I'm not just talking about in this, I'm talking about in spirit form too. You understand me? Hmm. In spirit form. Like, you have to understand that's why you've been kind of like held back like for so long. You're thinking you're being held back. You're being protected. They can't have you in the same mentality that you were in before. Let's say you receive the blessing and you do the same thing you did before, which is give to everyone else first. We know that you are a giver, man. We know that. That's why we wanted you to get in that like selfish mode a little bit. Because we know when you're in that selfish mode, like you are right now, like, I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to focus on me. We know that you'll first take care of you, and then you'll help others if you can. But you had to get in this mentality. Think about it. Think about it. I want you to really think about it right now and realize, like, instead of saying, like, why did the blessings take so long? This is bullshit. What? Think about it like this, Flo. You know what? Now that I think about it, like, if I would have probably gotten like that big check, like at this time, I probably would have gave it to my mom or my brothers because they were going through a lot, and I had to help them, and I can't see them suffering, and or I would have, spent it on this, or I would have done that, or I wasn't like physically, spiritually, emotionally ready for this financial blessing. So, yeah, you give too much of yourself, and that's why Spirit's saying we want you to become selfish a little bit first, and then we can't give you blessings if your blessings are going to be given to everyone else. Oh, listen, I had to really, my spirit guys really need to understand that. Yeah, I go through stuff, but I promise you, I tell them, I promise you, I'm ready. And I know I'm ready. As opposed to when I would say I was ready before, I really wasn't. You know what I'm saying to you? I would thought I was. I thought I was. Oh yeah, I'm ready. But there was a part of me that was like, I don't think so. And now I just feel ready for whatever's coming next. I feel like I finally got to the point where I don't have to feel like I'm gonna give my stuff away. I know now I have a plan. Before it's like something came to me, I really had a plan, but I wasn't firm in my goals or my plans. I wasn't firm in it. Now I know what I want to do, like for real, for real. So the blessings that I receive, I'll do what. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Now the blessings that I receive, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I know that the spitting is gross, but when you're sick, you gotta clear yourself out. Now, like I said, the blessings that I'll get, I'll understand. Like, Flo, you can't be doing this and giving this one that and doing that one with this. You gotta do what's best for you now. You know what I'm saying? I think you've had enough of the, give this to that, give that to that one. Oh, fuck. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I just wanna drain and spin. Drain and spin. Yeah, but how do you... This little thing is so cute. This little hanger thing, it's so perfect for like stuff. Like, you get to hang all your clothes on it. I like it because a lot of my shirts and sweaters and pants, I don't really like them dry because they feel super tight after that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All right. Good, it's drying. It's drying good. But, you know what I'm saying, guys? I know I hate that. You know when they get stuck like the blankets get stuck like that, and then they don't. I have to drain it and spin it because the, dryers can't handle big blankets like that. Hey, Pookie Bear. Mom, can I go in the kitchen real quick, please? I don't want anybody to see you. Watch. Just move this over really quick. Hi, baby. Hi, Pookie Baby Bear. Hey, Mama Pookie Bear. Come here. Come here, baby. Come to Mama. Oh, my little fluffy baby. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, hello, beauty. I love you. Tushy, 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 tushy. She knows that's a form of affection of love. I think it's an Albanian thing because my mom does the same thing to her. We smack her on the butt. Hold on, Pookie. Hold on, baby. Hold on, guys. Let me just roll. I don't think they're going to eat that turkey like that. Can cats eat cold cuts or no? Is that bad for them? It's got a lot of sodium in it. Just give it to the cats. They eat shit outside. Look at me. No, that's bad for the cats. Poofy caca today, Pookie. Poofy caca today, Poofy. That's exactly how I feel too. I had this dream where I was drawing on a thing and I was writing in like ancient letters. All right, relax. I got you. I'll take you outside on the balcony. Hold on. It's raining though. I was writing like ancient alien letters on it. I was drawing and I was writing really fast and I was writing some real ancient looking stuff on the... Hold on, Pookie, hold on. And I showed like everybody in the dream was like, look what I wrote. And they were like, whoa, what is that? It was like alien writing. My dreams have been very interesting lately. And they're very weird. But like still like I'm trying to see what I'm trying to learn from them because you don't dream for no reason, right? You know that, right? So when you're dreaming, you have to see like what is this about? Like try to figure out like what they're trying to tell you in dreams because spirit guides, people that passed on, they can talk to you in dreams. They can't tell you exactly what it is because it's not allowed. It's like the laws of the universe. There's like laws. There's things they could tell us. There's things they can't tell us, right? So when you're like, well, why doesn't my mother or my father just come in my dreams and just tell me that? They're not allowed to, man. It's like, imagine like there's like as above, so below, right? The rules here, like when we start telling secrets, what happens? The Schmoverman comes after us and unalives us, right? You start telling secrets here. What do you think happens in the spirit world? It's the same thing. You should see the astrals. They have astral cops. I've seen it. I've been there, seen it. Every dream I have, I see. There's like people are living in like towns like us, homes and stuff like, and I see like these like that's why I tell you there's no such thing as hell. There's levels of hells and there's levels of heavens. Because I see them. I've been there. People in the spirit world live just like us here, like a lot of them. The ones that are like in the lower astral still stuck there. I watch them and they have like apartment buildings they all live in. Hotels, there's like big hotels where it's weird. That part that's dark, like and gross. Like those hotels where people are living in the spirit world are very like, you don't want to see those places. Like, here's the thing, I'm gonna write about this, but to describe them is another thing. Like, I could describe it like the way it feels when I go to these astrals is like the movie Saw. Imagine rooms like the movie Saw, but like there wasn't like violent shit happening, but there is shit like that happening. And it's like hotels where these lower astral spirits live at. And they're just there. They're stuck there. You know what I'm saying? And then there's like the higher realms. There's the Astral Mall. This is an important place. The Astral Mall. If you've ever been to a mall a lot in your dreams, you're in the Astral Mall. What is that, Flo? Like you shop for your lessons. Like, I'm not kidding. It's like, all right, bro. There's nobody there. Jesus. You shop for lessons, like you're shopping in a mall, but you're shopping for lessons. It's very fucking weird, but that's how I can explain it to you. I call that like the Akashic Mall, right? You go in there and like all the people from your lifetimes are there, and then like you guys choose to learn different lessons there. And as you're here in this physical reality, you're thinking like, this is all I'm doing is I'm here as a human, but really like your spirit's off doing all this other shit. It's absolutely insane. Like you think, that's why I tell you I know we're multidimensional beings, because I watch myself living out multiple realities in every dream. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm not in Boston, sweetheart. I'm in upstate New York. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it, because I just woke up and I feel like shit and I'm sick, and so thank you. I appreciate it. All right, you. All right, all right, all right. All right. What do you need? All right, come on, go inside. Come on, let's go inside. Come. Let's go inside. Go inside. It's cold. Get your ass inside. And like I said, there's all different realities. There's all different like things. Look at that. It's 1:11 on the clock right there. Well, baby, I'm not going nowhere. I just got my jacket on because I'm cold, bub. You look at this cuteness. Just look. How can you be that cute? How can you be so freaking fluffy and adorable? You little floof monster. The girl above this was trans, and it did scare me badly. Thank you, guys. Also, schools. You have dreams about schools a lot. For me, like sometimes it's like showing you stuff, but in the Astral, a lot of us are attending different schools. I know that people have told me, hey, Flo, like we were in a dream and you grabbed me by the hand and you told me to go to that classroom. And like you pulled me into that classroom, and I told them like you need to go into here and learn this. So one thing I know about me, and I'm not saying this out of my ego, I had to learn this, and I had to like get to the point where I can say it too, because I was like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm a spirit guide. I am though, because when I go in dreams, I notice that I'm trying to like get these people like not to be in these places no more, or I go hang out with them there because they're stuck there. So I go visit them in like the lower astrals, and you know, because I don't I have a lot of dreams in the higher realms too, like where I'm like on the planets. I was another being in a few of them. I was a Pleiadian. I was Syrian, which was like a really tall being. I had a long neck with like my hair like this. I was wearing this dress, and our planet was so beautiful. Everybody was walking around. It was so beautiful, bro. I've never seen something as peaceful and beautiful as that. It makes me like want to cry how beautiful it was. Even that, with that dream with the spirit guides, when I went to visit them in a coliseum, and I went and everybody was like, you know, a coliseum, like it goes around like that. There was like layers of it, and people were standing in white dresses with like red belts and stuff. I'll never forget. And I walked in, and everybody's like, she's here, she's here. Like they were all talking about me, like in a good way though. And then I looked around and I was like, hi everyone. And then I sat down and I talked to someone there. I was asking her questions, and she was telling me some stuff. But most of the time when I'm in those dreams, a lot of those higher realms, I don't remember everything, because there's a reason why. Like they're just things that I need to learn and then come here with some of the knowledge. You can't take everything back with you. Everything can't be told here, because it's just not allowed. It's not allowed. We're only allowed to like tell certain things to people and stuff like that. And one of the things I'm hearing, that you're a master manifester, and that you need to learn that already. Because here's the thing, one thing that we struggle with, a lot of us, is that knowing that we can manifest whatever we want, but then that stupid voice comes in and tries to like convince us that that's bullshit. You can't manifest what you want. That's bullshit. You know, we get a lot of that happening where we are, we know we're powerful beings. We know we're able to manifest, and then we let those voices come in and tell us that we're crazy. And that's the part that we need to stop doing. Because that's crazy that we think that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why would that be? Why would we? How do we manifested ourselves into this reality as humans? Why can't we manifest whatever else we want? I don't believe that any of us came here with the intention to be broke or poor and stay that way. We may have came with the intention to learn the lesson of being broke, being poor. We may have done that, you know. But we also made a pact that we were going to remember. Like we come here making a pact to forget who we are so that we could remember it. That's how you ascend. You start off, it's like you start off at 0 and you work your way up to 100. That's how spirit works. That's how our bodies physically work. We're here to relearn everything that we've Some people's purpose is to remember. Like Matias De Stefano, if you ever watch him, he goes, my name is Matias De Stefano and my purpose is to remember. Like I always say, my purpose is to guide you on your purpose. That's one of my things. So like you think about it and you're like, what's my purpose? I want you to think for a moment and just go, when you think and whatever comes up as your purpose and you're denying it because it's too out there, that's your problem. You already know your purpose, but you keep denying it. Right? My purpose is to guide people on their purpose, because that's why I went through what I went through. All the trauma and the drama and all the shit I put myself through and went through didn't happen because the universe was punishing me. It happened because I needed to learn those lessons. How am I going to help a bunch of people right now if I didn't go through addiction? I didn't go through mental illness. I didn't go through pain. I didn't experience, parental stuff. I didn't experience my dad dying at 8 and, all this shit. How would I be strong enough to stand here in front of you and tell you all that shit I went through and I'm still standing here and I'm smiling and I'm not going back to it? There's people that did drugs, they keep going back to it. Like they can't stop doing that. And it happens to us, a lot of us, right? But that's because they forget to remember that they did this for a purpose. Like they forget that they decided to do drugs for a reason. They forget that they decided to choose these harder lessons, and they forget that, and then they start to get stuck in that same mentality, and that's not where you belong. You're not that person. You were just supposed to experience being that person. So you gotta let it go sometime. Let me see something. 8-8. Look at that. Look at that. 8-8. I'm just saying too, like, it's time to start realizing and recognizing who you are powerfully. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards, nothing crazy. Just a couple of cards just to get a couple of messages. I'm hearing that song, can't you see you belong with me, you belong with me. No, caca. The first card I see here is money, 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 money. You're a warrior. You fought many battles. Now the war is over and you can rest. That's another thing. You are so incredible. I have to have you focus on your beauty. We see you as so beautiful. Let me tell you, if I'm pulling these cards right now, fears of water, Atlantis, you're getting over your fears of water. You're starting to trust the water. And like in the dream I had that I was in the water and the waves went up. But instead of being afraid, I told the ocean, I was like, bring me to the front. And it did. It just brought me up to the front. And I'll remember the show that I love to watch is called the Animal Kingdom, The Secret Life of Animals on Apple is so good. It's so good. These people, the way they capture these animals is incredible, magnificent. Actually gonna watch that. But I've been like on my Outlander shit for the past few days. Outlander's been like really keeping me busy. The fears of Atlantis, fears of water, and Enoch, those days you survived it. Let me just tell you guys something. We listened to everything I said. Now I'm going to give you this part, and that's going to tell you really who you are and why you experience what you experience, and Spirit wants you to know this, okay? First of all, money's flowing to you every day. Like you're not even aware that money's coming to you from different directions. You're going to have opportunities presented to you in this time. A flow of money, like water is just gonna flow to you, shoot, like that, right? And you listen. I'm talking to you. If you listen to all the messages I gave today, and then you're like at that point where like you need to know like what's coming next and blah blah blah. I'm gonna say, say that you are about to experience a form of money flow. And I just saw 888 again. I just saw 88 right there. And then I saw 88. Mitch wrote 88 again, and I looked up and I saw 88. Okay. So yeah, and then you have 114 was right there. Okay. God, I come right up my ass. It's okay. Right there. God, shit, them. All right, shit right there. Shit, baby, shit. There you go. She gotta go right up my ass to eat her bonbon. Okay, so some of you guys were born to be actors. Like I'm seeing maybe like creating some kind of, I'm hearing like TikTok type of thing, but like, you know, some of you will be real funny doing that, real funny. Okay. So, you need to recognize your value already. You are so freaking cool. And I'm saying this to you because we listened to everything I had to say with everything. And it's all a message, right? It's all a message. Everything I say is a message. But now that I'm pulling the cards, I want you to know this. Your guys want you to know that you have been a warrior in many lifetimes. That's why sometimes you're very tired. Your body hurts. Because of the battles that you fought, you guys. You have to understand. I know that this is hard to believe for some of you. Maybe you don't believe in this stuff, but I'm going to tell you right now. If you're watching this, your guides want you to know you've been a powerful and important warrior in many lifetimes. Like you fought battles for powerful people, and you were. I'm hearing again that Alita battle warrior, Alita battle angel. I don't know if you've seen that movie. You need to watch it if you haven't. It's a good movie. And like I'm seeing Jupiter, right? That's the movie. It's named Jupiter, right? With Mila Kunis, where Jupiter, right? Where she finds out she's a queen in another planet. They pulled her up from human. This is what I'm saying. That's like I am strong. My physical and intellectual powers are my greatest resource. Okay? See, it's like you have to understand that. You're a warrior and you fought in many lifetimes. That's why sometimes you're so tired. That's why your body hurts. You were and always will be a medicine man, a medicine woman. Okay, so one of the reasons why I love the show Outlander, if you've never seen it, it's on Netflix. You go watch it right now. It's called Outlander. You're going to want to watch it from beginning to end. It's absolutely mind-blowing. One of my favorite things about it is that in the show, in the book, she's a plant medicine. She's a healer. So she talks about plant medicines all the time. She'll tells you what it does, what she's using it for. If someone's sick, they use this. Like all these medicinal herbs and plants that people were getting healed from then. And like I always say, like we need more plant healers on this earth. Like people who really have knowledge of it. And I know personally me, I'm always guided towards plant medicine, and I know that I have my plant medicine books. And I'm not really much of a sit there and read and study type of person. However, I do know that I know myself, and like when I have a space to like feel like comfortable and stuff, and I have like a chair I could sit at, light a candle, drink a cup of coffee. Like I know I vision myself with like a fireplace right there, my study room, I'm gonna call it, and I could sit. It's like one of those old school, like you know, like those Englishmen when they have like a room full of books and stuff like that, and then there's like that brown leather chair there, and the fireplace is there, and they're sitting there, they're reading. That's how I envision it. Like I know I'm gonna be able to write a book in that place. I just like, you know, the way I see it, you know what I'm saying to you? And I know that I'm gonna be using plant medicine to heal myself and others. I do it now, and I do it just with the knowledge that I've obtained up until now. And I have some extensive knowledge for someone who didn't study this stuff. So I know that you're a plant medicine, you're a healer, and you've been one. You deserve to be spoiled. Let them treat you right. It's time to allow this, and your broke days are fucking over. And your guys want you to think like this every day right now. My broke days are over. I'm never going to be broke again. I've never been broke, but I never will be. You know, when I say you've never been broke, you've never been broke. You're always fixing it, you know? And you need to meditate more. Go deep into deep meditations, your third eye and all that stuff. Tonight, please, guys, you know, I'm going to pray that I feel really good right now. So hopefully for the rest of the day, my body stays like this and I just feel better like this every day. Like I had to, I guess, clear some stuff out this morning because like some stuff came out and I was cleansing it and I felt like really, blah. I cleared that out. And I feel like later I really would love to, because I don't want my voice to sound like sick when I'm doing the meditation, because I know I want to be like, I want to sound really nice, put you guys in a relaxed state of mind and get you focused on the love inside of you. And I don't want to be sounding sick and like I'm going like that, or like I have to, or I got a cough or my voice. So I just want to make sure my voice is on point before we do this, because I really know that I could put you guys in a deep meditation. I know I can. I have a hypnotic voice. Like I could hypnotize you
into a deep meditation and put you in a place that you've never been before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can do it. You're afraid to open your third eye. I know, because, yo, listen, that card comes up for you guys a lot, and a lot of you guys are so third eye powerful. Like, you have the third eye such powerful. Um, don't try to hypnotize me, gypsy woman. Yeah, I have a gypsy spirit for sure. I was a gypsy child in a past life. Many, yo, look, I'm just gonna say, look, you see this? You have been a powerful, important person in many lifetimes. Like, you need to know that you were a warrior in many lifetimes. You fought many battles, and you've been a powerful, important person in many lifetimes. So yes, yes, you need to know that these past lives that you had, while some of them were very, very like bad and scary, but most of them were really great and amazing. But you see this? I said I'm gonna pull one more card, and look what came out. You are too giving. You have get anyone. Okay, you are too giving. You have to be more aware of who you give to. I'm just gonna give you that warning for this year. If you start giving everybody everything, I'm like spirit. I tell them all the time. Remind me, flow. Remember, do for you first. You, and then if you want to later on when you have it like that and you want to help people, that's fine, but you're not financially. You can help them in other ways, energetically and stuff. But you were too giving, and this year is all the lesson that we're learning, and we don't want to learn a big lesson like someone comes in, we give to them, and then we're like, shit, like I don't want that, I don't need that lesson anymore. So I'm ready to be selfish in the way that I need to be selfish without being a piece of shit and egotistical, right? See, look, anyone from the past is not it. You are starting fresh. Forget about all of them. Get them out of your life and exit now. Some of you are wondering, like, if that person from your past should come here. Maybe you should give them, like, another chance. No, no. Love and light, but no. Your child is very gifted. Pay attention. They give you messages. Moving to a secluded, exclusive location. Child is, you can't trust them. They are compromised. I'm gonna tell you, like, you are leveling up. So please listen, because you're leveling up. Whenever you're leveling up, somebody from the past always wants to like come back in, right? Every time we level up, somebody from the past tries to like come back in, and it's like almost like their entity. Look at that, 1 month, full year, 3 years. I was gonna say 3 months, but 3 months, full manifestation. You're being guided. Pay attention. You know, yeah, their entities can tell when you're leveling up. Their entities know when you're leveling up, and then they try to come in and try to be all up in your space. Like, no, 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 don't do this to yourself again, guys. Don't do it. I know, personally, for me, anyone from the past, as much as it was nice and it was cool, we're not doing that no more. You know, some of the stuff was nice, some of them was cool. Yeah, you're gonna leave these people behind. It's time to go walk away from them and don't come back to it. You hear me? Don't go back to it. I'm telling you, this is cutting somebody off. Someone that's like lagging on your aura. They could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm seeing a Taurus here. I say again, like anything that was like not working for you, I see you walking the fuck away. Like, and somebody's coming towards you, and they're definitely gonna. It's movement very quickly with this person. People, they're not from the past though. That's the thing. And if they try to come back from the past, like they're burdens. They're gonna make you carry burdens. The victory that you're gonna have is by walking away from all these people that don't serve your highest good. And you're victorious right now, and you're manifesting something. Wow, you're manifesting something. So hold on for a second, because there's something with work. Oh, and your finances are shifting, and they're gonna be huge this year. I told you, 2025, man. People don't. We might still be feeling a little bit of that like residue from 2022, 23, 24, kind of like, oh man, my back, my body, oh, this is ridiculous. Like, a lot of drainage energy. But like I saw you, like, I'm hearing losing weight, feeling better. What you don't see is that whatever this feeling is that you're feeling energetically, you feel shitty and drained or whatever it is, that's happening because you're releasing this. This is like the last step, and you're out of this. You're out of here. They don't want you to bring any of this with you. So this is going all out the window right now. Like, I want you to envision that whatever you're feeling, the negative stuff, you don't feel good and all that, that's happening for your highest good, because whatever is being released here, it is painful and it's hurtful, but it's going away for good. That's the thing. This ain't coming back to you. Like, you're not going to be dealing with this shit. a few months from now. There's no hard lessons anymore. Everybody's going to go through ups and downs in their life, and we're all going to experience some, some days where things are great, and then one day it's like, oh shit, really, like, and it's going to happen, for everybody, but it's like not going to be those kind of lessons where you're so spiritually, it's like almost like they wanted you to get rid of all this, because like I'm hearing happy wife, happy life. I see you being happy with someone and just like living out some happiness here, and like, yeah, still focusing on your spiritual growth, but it's more like, meditating, enjoying yourself, waking up in the morning, stretching, doing some yoga, being with your partner, walking in the woods, talking and hanging out, and so much strength and courage that's going to be taking place for you. And it's going to be a time where you're finally going to be feeling some good feelings finally, because you're always feeling good feelings. You're a very positive person. I'm proud of you. The 23rd is coming to my attention. The 23rd, it could be this month or just the 23rd in general. The number 23, I'm seeing the number 9 and 12, 17, 4, 42 and 43, 29 and 61. I'm seeing those numbers. But what does bottom row from all that stuff you're going through, you cut these people off, spiritually grew, all the burdens being released, justice being served, walking away from something, someone coming towards you with love and light in their heart. They're coming slow and steady. It's taking them time, but it's something that you picked up and you walked away from, so that you can control the narrative and move forward from it. And these like emotions that you've let go of, especially when it comes to heartbreak, is bringing a victory. And this is a new job, new beginning, new work, something with work coming in. You're holding on to your finances smarter. You're being wiser. There's a happy family, happy wife, happy life, happy husband, happy husband. Okay. Some of you are a new direction in your career, working on something brand new. Help coming in, you're getting the help that you deserve. And if you're single and all that stuff, you're going to be doing great with yourself. Like, you're going to be able to do what you need to do for yourself, but also like there's help coming in. And I see someone coming in towards you. They're very fiery, and you've been patient. You wait. Some of you, this is Sagittarius. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I'm seeing. And then for some of you, it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you're getting married to someone, you're getting a partner, somebody who understands you, somebody who will give you that time, that space that you need. And yes, you are being guided to it. Your spirit guides are helping you move very quickly towards this energy. So whatever you've been feeling, whatever you've been stuck on, I promise you this change is coming in for you, and it's going to be wonderful, okay? All right, guys, I love you. No. You're not broken. You're fixing. You're healing. We're not broken, we're healing. Remember that. Never say it like me, even though I say I'm sick, I'm just letting you know, like, I don't feel good. But in my head, I'm like, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. So, they're trying to control you. They're trying to manipulate you. Be free and get off them. We started this whole thing talking about leaving the narcissist behind, okay? Okay? Please, remember, leave the narcissist behind, because I'm going to say it one more time for those of you that just got in here. The word narcissist comes from the Greek mythology term narcis. And in that story, in the Greek mythology, Narcissus sees a reflection of himself in a pool of water. He stops, he looks in the reflection, it's his face in the pool of water, and he's so mesmerized and in love with himself that he forgets to leave and go eat and drink, and he ends up dropping dead staring at his own reflection. So you want to be with a narcissist, then go stand by the pool of water with him and starve to death too. That's how it's going to work. You'll both be dropping dead staring at your own reflection. Because don't forget, we attract who we are. So if you're attracting a narcissist over and over again, somewhere deep inside of you, there may be a narcissist waiting to come out. So you need to understand that. So try to, understand that we attract the people that we need to for that moment to reflect back on us what we need to change and heal in ourselves. So therefore, if you did drugs, or you were a drinker, or you smoked weed, or you're trying to change, or you don't want to be with toxic people no more, and then you meet someone and they drink, they do drugs, they're toxic, they talk to you like a certain way, like bitch this, and you stay with them, don't blame nobody else. He treated me like this. You saw the signs, you read the red flags, and you still remained with this girl or this guy. Like, if I meet someone today and he's like, the fuck you talking about? No. If I notice the first argument, so-called, we have, or disagreement, and how we say it in adult terms, and he doesn't speak to me with, like, light and love, like, You know, I'm just gonna say this. I really don't appreciate when you speak to me that way. It makes me feel insecure. I don't like it. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're right. I'm so sorry. I was my bad. I'm sorry. Like, there's no, like, if we argue, it's like a cute little, are you like her or something? No, you like her. Not like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not doing that no more, man. There's no yelling. You think I'm gonna yell and curse and fight with someone when I have a 14-year-old daughter, 13-year-old daughter in the house and teach her what that mommy and her boyfriend argue, so I guess I got to? She's gonna see love and affection and joking and laughing and playing games together, sitting down having dinner together. That's what I'm gonna teach my kid. I've never tried to show her any violence, and throughout my whole life, I've done pretty well with that. She's seen me argue like with my sister or something like that, but never really like, never like in relationship. Even when I used to like when she was little and she was like 3, 4 years old, and if her dad wanted to argue with me and I could see him arguing, I'd be like, fuck up. And I would be like, well, that mommy and daddy gonna go right here. Go play on the swing really quick. And she would run around there and I'd watch her from there and I'd be like, nah, 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 and I'd smile while I was arguing with him and be like, hey, like, and you know what I'm saying? That's how protective I was over that because I don't want my kids seeing that. All right. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you guys get a lot of help from this message. I hope you rewatch it. Rewatch it if you need to. You know, it's always good to rewatch something if you feel like you didn't catch the message the first time. But, just remember, you're moving forward from a lot of narcissistic frequencies, and that could be difficult for a lot of you, and that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. When you're cutting cords that are this heavy, it feels heavy. You're cutting cords that are heavy, you're gonna feel heaviness. So it's all because you're cutting cords that are not for your highest good no more. And that could be difficult. So just understand that and have patience and give yourself a lot of grace. Okay? A lot of patience, a lot of grace. Oh, chestnuts. Do you guys love chestnuts? I love roasted chestnuts or boiled chestnuts. They're so good. Last night, my mom roasted a bunch of chestnuts. I ate like 20 of them. They were so good. I just swore I saw Luna standing on the counter there. That's very strange. I could have sworn she was just right there. Very weird. Yeah, so I'm going to clear my energy. I'm going to continue to, throughout the day, meditation, clearing your energy. Roasted chestnuts are incredible. They remind me of my country, Albania, when we were little. My uncle used to make them on the big fire pit. So good. And you put some honey on top of them, and they're really good for you. They're good for your heart. They have protein, a lot of fiber. They're really good for you. A lot better than you think they are. But yesterday, I decided to be a fat ass and have Domino's pizza. These fat asses they ate everything too. Yeah. Piggies. They ate all my Domino's. I like the cheesy bread, the feta cheesy bread. It's so good. It's so toxic, but I only eat once a day, so like if I eat that, I'm fine with it. But I try not to eat anything. I love fish. I love fish, especially like trout. Fried trout or something. Like the old school fish. The trout type of thing, and you fry that. Ooh, I love me some fried fish, like fried straight up, like even with the head on it and stuff. And you open that shit up and you eat the meat inside of it. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. So good. I remember that too when I was in Albania, and I went to my Albania when I was like 16 or 17. I don't remember how it was, 15, 16, 17. And I went there and my uncle caught fish from the lake, and then he fried the fish on the grill outside. He fried it with, oh my God, it was so good. And I told you when I went to my country and we ate a burger at the beach, bro, the meat. Oh my God, bro, what the fuck? It was so good, you guys. I don't understand what happened. Like, I want to do that butcher's box thing. I'm going to try and let you guys know how it works out. Because basically you get like a bunch of meat that's going to, let's say you pay $140 for the box. You probably would have paid like $350 at the supermarket for all that. So I'll get it and then I'll cancel the subscription. Then if I want more, I'll just go back to it because it's it's like one of those places like they go to local farmers and stuff like that, and they get the meat. That's what I was looking into it. Like I think Spirit showed me that for a reason too. Trout is so good. I love like catfish, fried catfish, trout.
Tilapia is not a real fish. You know that, right? Like that's what I'm hearing that that's like they made that fish. Like that's what I heard. There's no such thing as tilapia, but whatever. I love salmon too, especially like wild caught. I only eat wild caught fish. Don't eat farm raised fish, bro. They supposedly like they have more parasites and more dirty things than the ones that are in the ocean. Because if you think about it, farm raised, they raise them at the edge of the ocean where like all the nasty shit is at. The wild fish, they go into the middle of the ocean. It's clean there, most of it, right? You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Yeah, there's mercury in it, but when you eat fish and stuff like that, if you don't eat it often, your body cleanses and detoxes it. It's not like I eat fish every day. I eat fish like once every 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You can't, yeah, I love meat, man. Like I said, but the thing is, I just don't like the meat that I'm buying at supermarkets no more. Because that's how I know something's wrong with me. I can smell it. Like you cook it and it smells like a fart. And that's not good. Something's going on with the meat. If the meat's smelling like that to me, I need to go to a local farmer and I need to find out. And you know where else? Halal stores are good. You can go to like those Turkish or Albanian stores, or I don't know about kosher. I feel like kosher's not kosher. You know what I'm saying? Kosher's some bullshit, I feel like. But halal meat, like it has to be halal. Like Muslims are real serious about that. And there's so much kosher shit going on. Like these Jewish stores, there's so many of them. I don't even trust kosher shit no more. I don't trust it at all. Every corner I go to over here, the Hasidic Jews started having children like roaches, and they're growing stores like roaches too. Like I don't trust you motherfuckers. Fuck out of here. You put a label on kosher there, you know what I'm saying? With the Muslims though, they have like local stores, like the halal stores, and they have to follow a protocol, because if a Muslim finds out that they're not, they'll sue the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying Muslim Jews. I'm just saying that's just how I feel, but that's just my personal preference. Like, I know when people look like rats to me, I don't trust the food they eat. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. That's why, honestly, as much as I love Asian people, I really, really do, I can't just eat at any Chinese food store. I don't care what anybody says. You can be like, that's racist. No, it's not, bitch. I'm not stupid. I won't eat at every Albanian place I see, because some of these bitches is nasty as hell. I know Burek stores that I won't walk into because I'm like, ooh, look at this bitch. Albanian, she could be from my country. If I feel like the bitch is dirty, she's dirty, period. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You go to some Dominican food stores, you're like, that shit looks bomb. Then you go to other Dominican food stores or Mexican food stores, get the fuck out of here, run. They look like the type of people that drop their food on the floor and pick that shit up. There's people that look like that. I could see it in their eyes. I see it in them. I'll look at them and Spirit will be like, this bitch be picking her nose and making the food. There's some Indian people, you can't trust them either. You see how they are in India, what they do, how they cook on the streets, touching their hands and this and that. When I go to Domino's, there's a bunch of Indian dudes that work there, but I can tell that they clean, they take care of themselves, and you could see them cooking the foods. I don't care what country you're from. If I feel like you're nasty, I'm going to say you're nasty. You know what I'm saying? And that has nothing to do with race. It has to do with my intuition. And my intuition tells me don't eat here because, there's this Chinese food store that I fuck with over here. I love her. The lady's so nice. She's like, you could tell she's just like really nice and, somebody who talks to you a certain way. Then I go to these other two Asian people, husband and wife. What you want? Oh, bitch, no. I don't want you cooking my food. Fuck out of here with your angry ass. The fuck is wrong with you? I don't eat from angry people. You ever went to those like Jamaican or Dominican stores in like Uptown, the Bronx, and they have an attitude? It's like, get to get. I'm like, because I'm white, you don't want to talk to me? Okay, no thank you, no gracias, and I walk out like, and they'll be like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, you just lost a customer who might be buying the most expensive shit in here, or maybe not. Like, you want to talk to me like that? I'm not eating with your angry ass. You cooking angry? No, thank you. I'm not taking your energy into mine. You're cooking pissed off. I want to see somebody happy when they're cooking. You don't want to eat from angry people.
I would never, if my man was mad at me and he cooked me food and he's like, here, eat that. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not eating your anger. What I look like, you know? Italians have an attitude, but their food is delicious. Like some Albanian men, like I go to the Albanian pizzerias, and they have an attitude, and like I'm like, that's how my brother was when he had a pizza. Smile. He's like, I ain't fucking smiling. Fuck, I look like smiling. I'm like, yo, just like, how you doing today? I'm like, you're all like, how you doing? All right. What do you want? All right. Can't talk to customers like that because if it's somebody like me, I'm walking out. He's like, well, I don't give a shit. I'm walking, and that's, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Guys, I love you. And I hope these messages helped you a lot. I hope that, you really get some guidance off of this because, like I said, I'm going to try for the rest of the day to, like, continue doing meditation and healing myself and doing what I got to do, finish the laundry and all that. And then later on, I would love to get on here and do a meditation, but I want you to be ready. I want you to have your eye mask, your headphones ready, and I want you to have a peaceful, quiet space, which is why I want to do it around 9 o'clock because everybody's kind of generally in bed by that time, laying down or something, and the house is quiet. I don't want you to have interruptions because I kind of want to like do like not hypnotize. I don't hypnotize, but like a hypnotic meditation where you go so deep into it that you start to have visions through your third eye, and I actually help you expand that shit, and myself too. How I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay down, put my headphones on, and I'm gonna lay down, put my headphones on. I'm gonna lay down, put the music on, put my headphones. Actually, I'm gonna lay down, put the music on, put my eye mask on, and then I'm going to have a candle in the camera so you could see a candle, but you'll see me laying down too. And I'm not just gonna help you meditate. I'm gonna ask my guides to meditate me too and to bring me into a space where I can see myself doing this and send you into that world with me. Like I don't want to be sitting up and talking. I want to lay down and see where the guides take us together. You know what I'm saying? All right, I got you guys. All right, I'll try to get on here tonight. If I don't get on tonight, you'll see it because it probably means I was just clearing my energy some more on my chest and all that stuff. So I don't want to sound sick when I'm doing it, but I'm gonna try to get on here around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Just look at the community tab and check for my message, okay, guys? I love you. I love you guys. You missed it, okay? Because there's a lot of messages in there. I love you so much. All right, guys, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Love and light. I'll see you guys later, okay? Love you. Bye. Bye, guys. I don't like cutting you guys off because I hate when people do it. Bye, bye, click, click. I'm sorry. I'm always saying bye 100 times so you can get your bye-byes out and then you don't feel like I cut you off. That's disrespectful. All right. I love you. Bye. Love you guys. Bye, Tim. Bye, everybody. Love you, Rima. Bye, Andrea, Noah, everybody. Divine, everybody. I love you. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Gabriel. Love you. Bye.